Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about cross stitch. Hello everyone! I feel like it's been a while. It's been a very busy time for me and I didn't get to film last week unfortunately because I don't know, uni, sickness, just all these different Easter events for the kids, and now they're on school holidays, kind of everything just mounted up and time just ran away from me. And I haven't even been doing my usual stitching amount, which is very, very, very sad lately. So I have been thinking, and now life has calmed down a smidgen, I have missed my videos and my stitching, and I'd really like to kind of get back into it fully with a bit of a swing. So what do you think of daily videos for a while? Maybe 14 days of stitching? I don't know. I don't have a project. I just kind of woke up this morning and thought, I don't have a big amount of time to film. Let's do some small chunks and chat about cross stitch. And that thought made me really happy. So I'm just going with it. Maybe 14 days of different designers. I don't know. I have not stitched anywhere near like I usually stitch. I've only stitched on one project since I saw you last. And I've come back and I looked at all my cross stitch whips, which if you follow me, you know I have over 40. Not 50 yet though, but over 40. And I felt a bit overawed. I looked at them all and thought, well, where do I start? So I was thinking it could be nice just to have a daily short video telling you what I'm stitching and go through a few of my projects by designer and organise them that way. So I could have like a tiny modernist day or a frosted pumpkin stitchery day. I might have to do those two on days I have a little bit longer because I have a lot of those projects. But you get what I mean, a Primrose Cottage Stitches day. Because I thought that could be fun. It could help me get to grips with what my projects are, where they're at, and kind of give me some ideas of where I should start because I think all my goals have just flown out the window March, April. Nothing has gone as I planned, but that's life, isn't it? So that's where we are today. I guess this is day one of my daily videos. Starting, what's today? It's Thursday the 17th of April. It is midday. The sun is rather strong. I'm not sure if I've got to shut that curtain, but we'll find out. So let's get to the one project that I have been stitching on when I have time. So this is, oh, I can put up a picture of what's out so far. This is Lola Crow, Extraordinary Birds. What a surprise. I'll put a picture up and I just want to say a really big thank you, thank you, thank you. I just feel it so much. Thank you for all your input and suggestions on what fabric I should use. It was so helpful. In fact, I don't think you'll ever know how helpful it was. I have to admit, the fabric that was suggested by pretty much everyone was the least likely one I was going to pick. And then just kind of reading all your comments and about why I should pick that one really made sense to me. So I thought, well, look, let's have a start. And someone even said, just do, you know, a few cross stitches and see what you think. And that's what I did. And the fabric everyone picked was absolutely perfect. And it made me wonder why I had been so indecisive about which fabric I should use, because this was easily the one and I'm so happy with how it's looking. So now, with that kind of tease to start, I will show you. And here it is. This is where I'm at. This is where I've got to with my Lola Crow Extraordinary Birds frame. So this is a SAL from Lola Crow, and I got the frame April 5th, and then in May, I think it's the second week of May, the releases of what's inside this aviary start coming, and being Extraordinary Birds, and we're seeing some sneak peeks, I'm very excited about the lovely birds we get to stitch. So I have, oh, also, as I said last time, I had my problem with Pattern Keeper because my tablet died. So this is one of the few projects, because I've got a new tablet now, reinstalled Pattern Keeper, because I did talk about going over to markup, but then I realised my full coverages, I'd lose all my progress and I'm not redoing them. So I do have a tablet with Pattern Keeper, and this is one of the few non-full coverage projects I've got in it. So I am up to 1,227 stitches out of 6,222, which is 19.72%, which, how long have I had to stitch in it? 12 days since it came out. So you know what, considering how busy and hectic everything's been, it's not too bad. I think I am pleased and I love how it's looking. Look at the fabric. So this is the 28 count lugana hand dyed by me that everybody said, do it on that one, do it on that one. And I did, and it's perfect. It's perfect. My only change I'm going to make is with the DMCs. I am using the called for, except for the white. I'm going to use B5200. Is that right? B5200? Yes, 5200 instead of the blanc. But that's it. I just think it looks so good. I love stitching on lugana. 28 count lugana I think might be my sweet spot. It's just such an enjoyable, relaxing stitch. It's kind of a large enough count that I can see it easily, but the needle still moves through really nicely. It's just, yeah. It's one of the things I really enjoy. So considering this project's going to have an awful lot of stitches on it, it has just worked out perfect. So thank you again to everyone who gave me their opinion and helped me make my decision, because I am really, really happy with it. I love how it's looking. So that is my Lola Crow so far, and the needle minder is from JK's Cross Stitch Supplies, which is an online needlework store in Australia. And if you're in Australia, she has said that her next retreat, she is putting the call out on Easter Sunday, and I am definitely putting my name down for that, and fingers crossed we'll get a place for the 2026 one. So I'm just letting you know that. Keep an eye on her Facebook page if you're interested in going, because I went to the last one in 2024 and it was fantastic. So yeah, just a lot of sights today. But that is my Lola Crow Extraordinary Birds. So that is the only project I've worked on, but I was having a look at kind of, well, I don't have any other Lola Crow patterns to stitch, and I was thinking, well, what other patterns do I have that they're the only pattern from that designer? And kind of what would I like to get back to? So I have picked two more to show you and talk about today, which are related and I really would like to do a bit on. So hopefully this will give me the drive to tonight to just to do a bit on each and make me feel like I'm getting back on track and back into my cross stitch bubble. So the first one is actually a free SAL from Fox and Rabbit. So I will put a picture of what's out so far. So it started in January and April has been released for this month. So there are 4 parts out. I've only done 2 parts. So that was January and February. Done. Look at that, isn't it pretty? And this is a project I'm stitching with an old box of bobbins, which were my granny's thread stash, and a lot of them I've no idea what number they are. A lot of them are DMC, but it's really good using for a project like this. I'm doing it scrappy and just picking picking threads I like, and I'm really happy with how it looks. This is 25 count over 1 because it is a very big SAL. I didn't write it down. I think it's like 333 and it's a square. So it is big. When I calculated it, it's going to use, yeah, pretty much kind of, I think 2 inches in of this fabric. So one day it's going to look amazing. But yeah, it's really pretty. Yeah, I'd be excited to do some stitching tonight. I guess kind of the trickiest thing with this, 2 tricky things. One, picking the colours as I go, but I have really enjoyed it so far, the fountain and kind of the flowers, so that is fun. I should get back to that. And then the other thing is in Pattern Keeper, when you have a SAL, so parts are released each month, you can only update your pattern keeper file and keep it all in one file if they have put the full size of the pattern in the first part and kept it constant throughout. But the way this SAL has been released, and this is no criticism at all, it's an amazing SAL and they do it for free. It is out for free this year on the Fox and Rabbit website for the whole year. So it is so amazingly generous and wonderful of them. But the way the files are, each file is a different size and the size gets bigger as the parts go on. So I can't add the files to each other. In my pattern keeper, what I did is I just downloaded to my new tablet the April file, and it has all of the parts so far in. I haven't marked off this block in it, but I do know that if part 4 is 10,465 stitches altogether, I have done from parts 1 and 2 2,839 stitches. I found that out from an old FLOSSTUBER of mine I watched. Well, I didn't watch all of it. I didn't just sit there watching myself. I was looking for the information. Oh, that sun is bright. I might have to close the window soon. You get what I mean. That's how I know, because my tablet died, how many stitches I have done. 2,839. So what's that? Out of 10,000. So just over a fifth done. So I've got a bit to go, but it is very pretty and I would like to do a bit on it. So yeah, it'd be nice to do some on this tonight, hence the reason I'm showing it to you. Okay, so that was my Fox and Rabbit, and then the other project, the last project I'm going to show you today, which I feel does go with this, is my 324. Oh, 324. So this is works by ABC. I'll put a picture of it up. It is beautiful. And I've had people messaging me about, is it 365? The new one that came out at Nashville, and that is absolutely stunning too. But I can't properly look at it. I can't even consider it until I get this one done. So that's where we're at. I'm being good, and we'll see how long it lasts. Probably not long. But this is where I'm up to with 324. Isn't it beautiful? It's on 36 count linen, the called for antique white, and just using the DMC, the 324, yeah, 324, 324 colours. You can tell my brain's been a bit frazzled lately. That I asked for, and it looks really lovely. So I have also exported this one back into Pattern Keeper, and I am at 4,096 stitches out of 14,751. So I'm at 27.7%. And this is 198 stitches, so I actually have gone all the way across, and it will be 198 stitches in height as well. So it'll probably come to here. I should cut some of that fabric off, but anyway, not at the moment. So my aim tonight is to do at least one block. At least. I know I've talked about catching up, but it hasn't happened. Just one block. One little block tonight. And you know what? Looking at the one it is, it's going to be 25 stitches because it's one of the little blocks. I just need to find what colour's next and do it. So that is my commitment. We'll see tomorrow if I manage my 25 stitches or not. But no, it's a really, really beautiful one. So they, I guess, are the designers from my stash I went through today. Lola Crow, Fox and Rabbit, and Works by ABC. All really, really beautiful patterns. And I just want to say thank you again to everyone. Thank you so much for all the likes, the comments, subscribes. Thank you so much for all the well wishes when I'm sick. Thanks for the advice about cross stitch. I love this community, and I've really been feeling not, I guess, participating fully kind of in the last month and a bit, and I want to get back into it because it's just so fun, it's so lovely, and look at the really, really, really beautiful cross stitch that we all make. So I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's Thursday today. Fingers crossed. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. A quick thank you and hello to Katie and Jeremiah. I know you've mentioned me a lot. I'm sorry I have not been up on my YouTube. I think that's another thing that inspired me to make some quick videos. That is all I have had time for in the last few weeks, kind of snatches here and there, nothing big. So I thought, you know what, if I enjoy that and like it, I hope other people do too. So thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.